You're watching EAC News. Thanks for joining us. Beijing Olympics organizers confirmed on Sunday 72 cases of COVID-19 among early arriving games-related personnel from 4th to 22nd January. However, no cases have been reported among the 171 athletes and team officials who also arrived in that period.
Final preparations are taking place for the Winter Games amid a global surge in cases of the highly infectious Omicron coronavirus variant. Of the 72 confirmed cases, 39 were found in testing at the airport and 33 inside the loop, organizers have said. The games are set to take place from 4 to 20 February inside a closed-loop bubble that separates all event personnel from the public. Designated gate positions, areas, pathways, and lines have been set up at Beijing Capital International Airport, the entry point for overseas Olympic participants, to form a complete closed loop. These designated areas are completely separated from other areas, and games-related personnel will not have any intersection with ordinary passengers. All personnel in the closed loop are required to use games dedicated vehicle between designated places without any contact with people outside the loop and local citizens. Beijing 2022 organizers have stressed that there is no widespread infection inside the closed loop and the epidemic is under control. Participants in the bubble area subject to daily testing, with 336,421 PCR tests administered from January 4 to January 22. The chair of the Beijing 2022 Medical Expert Panel, Brian Max Klosky, have said that the number were consistent with those at last summer Tokyo Game and in line with expectations. All game participants need 2 negative PCR test results within 96 hours after departure to China, and most are traveling on specially arranged charter flights. Those who have a confirmed positive test will not be allowed to compete or continue their role. If symptomatic, they will ask to stay at the designated hospital for treatment. If asymptomatic, they will be asked to stay in an isolated facility. There will be accessible rooms and experienced on-site personnel to assist with daily care tasks for those who require it. Those who are asymptomatic will return to their games time role after being discharged from isolation, and confirmed cases will resume their games time role after recovery and will be asked to adopt additional countermeasures. Last week, organizers have said that the ticket for the Olympic would not be sold to the general public due to COVID-19 and would instead be distributed to groups of people who would be required to undertake strict prevention measures before, during, and after attending events. China has managed to contain domestic outbreak of COVID-19 since it first emerged in the central city of Wuhan and has all but shut its border to international arrivals. On Sunday, Beijing city government has introduced further measures to contain COVID-19 after finding 9 local transmitted cases the previous day.